Hello and welcome to issue number 98 of Headline Heroes, a comedy podcast where we take today's headlines and create a comic book origin story. My name is Drew Mick.
I'm Nathan Haynes.
And I'm Tanner Ackerman.
We never talk about who's going to talk next.
We never do.
Yeah.
Drew, you're back.
Yay. Yeah. Thanks for manning the fort while I was away. That was good. Good episode. I already forgot.
How's your recovery going?
From the raft? Great. It's fine. Was a hit at the cosplay convention. It was good.
Did you win the award like Nate suggested you would?
No, but I think I'm a winner no matter what.
Hey, you're our winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but good hero. I'm really actually genuinely pissed that I missed out on the Home Alone talk.
Yep, it'll never happen again.
That's all right. I'm sure it will.
We'll never discuss the film again.
If you had talked about Scorpion King, I would have gone over there and knocked some skulls.
I don't think either of us were qualified enough to discuss that movie.
Yeah.
And that's what makes you perfect to talk about that movie.
I mean, I don't want to speak for Nate.
I think
I've seen it at least once, but that might be.
And I have not. So
at the cosplay convention, Drew, did you happen to see anyone dressed as Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah, and they looked really good they looked way better than what we're seeing in trailers. Like straight out of what I thought the movie would be.
Yeah, have you guys seen this shit?
Yes.
I have.
I'm actually not like against it. I think it's fine.
I'm against it.
Are you?
The way Sonic looks, yes, I am against it. It is so much not Sonic.
Yeah, that part, yeah, I get. I think I still will see this movie, though.
I will 100% see the Pokemon movie. I don't know that I care enough about Sonic the Hedgehog to go see the movie.
That might be wait till it comes out on digital release for me.
What if it comes in and the reviews are just like, you gotta see it?
Okay, if that happens, I think it's so unlikely that I will stake. Yes, I will go see it.
I promise.
In the theater.
If it gets a certified fresh rating from Rotten Tomatoes, like even like barely certified fresh, I will absolutely go see it. Hell, if it gets above 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, I promise you I'll go see it.
It does remind me a lot. It's way not as good as Detective Pikachu, but it's kind of a weird similar tone of just like, I don't know, live action things I never thought they would make.
It is pretty bizarre. Like there are certain things that were not meant to be portrayed in like CGI to look real, and I think he's one of them.
I mentioned this to Tanner earlier, and I'm curious, or I'm sorry, I mentioned this to Nathan earlier.
Oh.
I'm curious, Tanner, what you'll think about this.
Okay.
What if they're building towards a big cinematic universe leading towards a Smash Brothers movie?
Oh man. If that's the case, I think it's going to kind of be like how, the Edward Norton Hulk movie and how the Hulk looks in that. Basically, you know how the Hulk like basically changed how he looks every single movie? I feel like Sonic would slowly get more and more change until he finally looks like the video game version. Damn, what other movies would they have to make to set that up then?
Legend of Zelda movie. I feel like there's been rumors of a Legend of Zelda movie for 800 years.
That's true. That is accurate.
Yeah. Mario Brothers. I mean, you can't have
already
Smash
a movie.
Brothers.
Yeah, that's already. They've been setting us up since the 90s.
Let's just bring them back. What are they doing?
One of them's dead, right?
Luigi's dead. Yeah.
Dig him up.
The character.
Don't say that.
What? Plus, I mean, wait, Luigi was an unlockable character in the original Smash Brothers, so like
Sonic wasn't even in the original Smash Brothers.
Yeah, you got me there.
Do a Samus movie would actually probably be pretty tight.
That could be fine.
You could make it kind of like a horror movie, like Alien.
Yeah, I was gonna say very much like Alien.
Yeah.
God, I'm blanking. Oh, Star Fox.
Yeah, that they get their space opera. That'd be like their Guardians of the Galaxy type one.
I could see it only because of what they've been doing with like Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, I think my opinion on video game movies in general is that they just don't work, except for I think if you're gonna do it, you have to go really weird with it to get it to pull it off. Because Detective Pikachu is really weird.
Yeah,
and so I think because of that, it works. I think if they just tried to do a straight like, okay, we're gonna do Ash, but in we're gonna do like a straight Pokemon story. Like, I just don't think it would work.
A reskinning of the movie, or a reskin of the game, except a movie.
Yeah.
I don't think it would gain
need an
popular
original
appeal.
plot.
I guess.
What is the best video game movie? Is there
Doom.
a good
Doom.
one? I do like the first person part in Doom.
Where he just goes ape shit.
I appreciated it. It was bad, but I appreciated it.
Was that Carl Urban and like Dwayne the Rock?
Yep.
That's so bad.
What is I can't even think of the last
Best
video game
movie.
movie. Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
Damn, that might actually be the answer though.
I mean, what came first? Resident Evil games or Resident Evil movies?
Oh, the games for sure. And the movies are nothing like the fucking games at all.
No, they are not.
Oh, the first one starts in a mansion. I don't know what you're talking about.
Assassin's Creed is there. There was a Warcraft movie.
Have you seen the Assassin's Creed movie?
No.
It's so terrible.
I heard it sucked, but
Oh my god, it's awful. It makes no fucking sense.
I've been playing some Assassin's Creed, and like every so often they reference the stuff in the movie, and I'm just like, I don't care.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no, that movie sucked.
On this Vulture list of every video game movie ranked bad to worst, Assassin's Creed comes in at the third worst.
Yeah, damn, that tells you something. Do the animated movies count? Because honestly, Pokemon might be it then.
That's true.
But
no.
I don't think the animated ones
know.
count though, because they're just like an extension of the show already.
There was
It's
Silent
tough
Hill
when
movies.
you take an animated show that already has popularity and like just make a movie out of it.
There was an animated Tekken movie that I liked a lot as a kid, but if I watch it now,
When
it
are we
probably
going to get
sucks.
an animated Turok? Come on.
Damn, that's a
When
throwback.
was the last time a Turok game existed?
I think there's a
Come on,
Turok
man.
movie that was straight to sci-fi, if I'm being honest.
Probably. I never
Shut
understood
your
that
mouth.
game. I played it for N64 and I could never get past the first level.
Yeah, I was not a fan, but I was young and
As a
very bad.
rapper. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Good discussion.
So, Super Smash Brothers. What year?
Yeah, I guess we're calling it right now.
Well, let's see. Iron Man came out, what, 2008?
2008. It's 11 years.
Yeah, so 11 years from now. So
Yeah.
2030.
Yeah. All right, we're calling it right now. April 30th, 2019. Put on the record.
Yeah, I got a calendar event. I'll invite you guys.
Oh, please do. Yeah.
Please actually do so 11 years from now. I'm like, what the fuck? I had a Google alert sometime last year that said that one commercial reminded me I should do this. And I don't know what it meant. And I'd said it a year earlier, like literally 1 year to the day. So I didn't do a very good job of remembering it.
What was the
I have no idea.
What was the day?
I don't know. It was 2 years ago now when I would have said it, and a year ago-ish when I would have seen it and been like, I don't know what the fuck this means.
I was looking at this list, and the number one is the Tomb Raider movie that came out
Oh, I've never seen it.
last year. Yeah, and even that got a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I think
so,
they greenlit a sequel.
Really?
I think I heard that, yeah.
Oh, God. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time as well. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, literally.
All right,
video
let's,
games can't
All
make a
right,
good movie.
Let's rein it back in.
We should move on to what we do here, which, Nate, you're going to tell me,
Yeah,
right?
Drew, I bet you're itching to get back in. You've been
I
gone for 2
am.
weeks.
I want to
so.
get back in the game. Not the movie, the game.
I'm going to get laid out for you, plain and simple. Every week, we go on the internet. We search for strange and bizarre headlines. We put those headlines in a list with headlines sent in to us by our loyal listeners. We select one of those headlines at random and use that as an origin story for a superhero or a supervillain. Now, last week, just to remind you, Tanner, what did we make? Remind Drew what we made last week so he knows what we're making this week.
Okay. So last week, Drew, we created a hero. That was a sentient house that protected its owners, I guess is what you would call it, through shenanigans. The name was Bouncer House. Oh yeah, because the last name of the family was Bouncer, and it's kind of like Bouncy House.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it.
So that means this week we're gonna make a villain, of course. And I've already picked a headline at random. That one is number 7 for you guys, and the headline is. Quote, no evidence of extraterrestrial activity, NYPD says, as city is bathed in blue light. So,
And this one comes to us for the second week in a row From Curtis Erickson at Common Curtis E on Twitter. Thank you, Curtis, again for this article.
Back to back.
Back to back. I don't think that's ever happened. Let's put the air horn away.
So this is from so this would have been back in December when this happened. Did you guys see this on social media when it was happening?
No,
I did.
I did not hear about this at all.
Very strange.
Turns out it was just the sun, and New York's just not used to that or something.
Because the smog was clearing up for some reason.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the right away, what I think is that it's a cover up, of course, and maybe that's what we're supposed to. Maybe that's the easy thing to do.
Yeah, but what would they be covering up?
Some sort of radiation. That's what?
No, go ahead.
It's a big.
I was going to say that's turning people into
horses.
I knew it.
No, we can't do that.
Yeah,
I was going to say toasters, but
you know what kind of blue light's bad for you? They say that's
UV
that
blue.
blue light from your cell phone when you're sitting in bed looking at your phone before you go to sleep.
Well, just the phone screen keeps you up.
Well, yeah, so they have the setting.
The blue light's bad for it keeps your brain from shutting down for sleep.
Oh, what if that's what's going on here? Now we have a bunch of insomniacs, the whole city of New York. No one can fall asleep.
Oh, that'd be pretty evil.
It's a villainous plot right there.
Okay, all right. So we got we're working our way backwards. We have the plot.
Yeah,
maybe.
But who's the villain? Is it obviously some sort of professor, inventor? What's the motivation for doing this? Maybe we should establish that.
So it could be someone who's already an insomniac, has insomnia.
So it's the classic, if I can't, why should they?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
It's pretty straightforward. I think we need something else in there to kind of make it kind of I don't know if you know this, but sometimes we have these zany things that we do.
Okay, so it's crazy a guy who was at his cousin's gender reveal party for their baby, and when they popped the thing, the blue dust got in his eyes because it was a boy. Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
and he can't sleep.
That's why he turned sky blue.
Can't sleep anymore.
This is one big gender reveal.
Yeah, I'll be honest. If you scroll down a little bit, there's a tweet that's on there that says it's a picture of the light sky, and a guy says these gender reveal parties are getting out of hand. So I took it solely from that.
That's so good. But really, they are.
Mm-hmm. So he can't sleep because he always is seeing this blue light.
He's always seeing blue.
As Nate
so he's trying
to
spread that to everyone.
Yeah. So it's you can't use the red light filter on your phone option because there's blue light everywhere. And then no one ever slept again. The end.
Yeah, he was the worst villain ever, or he was the best villain ever. And let's say no more, fam.
So it's someone who constantly sees blue, can't fall asleep, and so wants to do that to everyone.
Yeah. Do you have a better idea?
No.
I'm all ears.
I'm getting confrontational now about this.
I didn't mean it in that way. I mean, just
Oh no, I was being sincere. If you have a better idea, please.
I still do feel like it needs something else. I just don't know what.
Well, I think because we definitely need to flesh this out a lot more. Otherwise, this is the shortest episode we've ever done.
It's a giant cell phone.
It's someone who messed up making Kool-Aid.
How do they get to the point where they're making the sky all blue?
That's what our journey's about here.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we need to start looking at.
It's not really villainous either. What things are blue? The sky.
The sky.
Damn.
Yeah.
Blue raspberry Slurpee.
Yeah. Gatorade can be blue.
It's all
It's
blue.
A lot
raspberry.
of different kinds of blue.
Isn't it blue raspberry actually doesn't exist? It's a flavor that's made up.
Yes.
Yeah. And I love it.
Maybe it's someone who's butthurt about that.
They're just fucking furious. So were they trying to create a blue raspberry and it causes explosion?
Yeah, and then spontaneously across the city, people are blowing up and turning into that's a blueberry.
Are they turned into what's the commercial where people's heads used to turn into a fruit shape?
Airheads?
Gushers.
It was Gushers.
Oh.
Or was it Airheads?
No. I think you're right with Gushers. Airhead. I thought he was going somewhere else.
Airheads was like their heads became balloons.
Oh, balloons! They would pop, and then like theoretically they were then dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. The parents would come out at the end and they would cry. Look what they've done to my boy, my baby.
Yeah.
Oh God, it was heart wrenching.
Those extended cuts of the commercial. They always, the TV never wants to show you that, but thank God for the internet posting.
I
the
tell you,
real
they made
stuff.
me really hungry when I watched them though.
Yeah,
So
man.
they did a good job.
It could be. I was also thinking like Skittles also had like Skittles raining from the sky. It could be like a candy thing.
Yeah, I'm like these 3 commercials that or like candies that we've now discussed. I think is a fun avenue to go down.
Yeah. What's so is this just what's the plan then? Is it someone trying to make Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs or
are they trying to make those commercials come to life?
Okay.
Like they want people to have their heads turn into fruit and then balloons that pop
and die.
And
people die. Why do they want this?
What's
their motivation?
Are they
for
really
wanting
big
that?
fans of the commercials? And they're just like nostalgic for them.
It's like the one person in the world who's just like, yeah, I need these.
They were like a part of an experimental government program that tried to like brainwash them, and so like what's that movie? Orange.
Clockwork
Orange. Except they just showed him fruit commercials the whole time, thinking that it was so inane that it would brainwash him. And then it instead instilled like he was affected on a deep subconscious level.
Man, what the fuck were they hoping to accomplish? Like,
it's just government experience.
They let this person loose, hoping that the world would forget about him, but no. And then they like look at this plan he's doing. They're like, well, we fucked up. This is on us.
Shit, we should not have let him go.
We shouldn't have done that. On hindsight, 2020,
So he makes the sky blue to turn people's heads into balloons and fruit.
Is he trying to knock all 3 of these commercials out in one big blue sky?
Yeah.
Are we saying it's like a storm? Like is it a storm that's going to happen here with the blue sky as well? Like for the raining Skittles, or what are we thinking?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. And then hopefully also this radiation will make people either the lucky will get fruit heads, the rest will explode.
It's a 50-50
or maybe they
shot.
live with it for a little bit, but they got to be so careful.
Oh, because the balloons could pop easily.
Yeah, or if they just get too emotional, they'll just what and just
like one person dies of this affliction, and then another person gets upset about them dying, and so they die, and
it
it's
just
like
creates
a chain
this
reaction.
weird balloon popping chain reaction.
Entire families are wiped out just because they all cry.
Oh man. They made a mistake by having like it caused this schism of just like fruit heads on one side of the city and then balloon heads on the other, and then they all gathered and died.
I'm gonna die now.
I'm gonna die. And then they can't go outside either because then the Skittles will pop their head. Man, really sucks.
Yeah, you don't want that.
So this
balloon
is
head.
if the plan works, though. Are we going that far? Does this happen?
Yeah, I think so. Right?
I think that's more fun, right?
Right?
Yeah. What do you think the best fruit to be had your head turned into would be?
Strawberry.
I'm glad you asked.
No, show your work, Tanner. Why?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Show your work.
Because it's like the closest to how your head's normally shaped, I think.
I
guess
think
a blueberry is just round.
I think banana actually, and here's why.
Okay, I do want to hear your work on this one.
Here's why. You can do the funny gag where you go up to a fence that like you can stick your head through, and you can easily get it through. And you can do the funny gag where you put it a little crooked, and you pretend like you can't get out. And then you're just like, oh, just kidding. You get right out of there.
But
also, if like you're like feeling hungry, you can just unwrap it, and there you go.
Would that be killing yourself? And also, you could eat anything that's a fruit.
Yeah, but what if there's no food around?
And if there's a fence that's wide enough for any head, anyone could do that bit.
But it's a banana.
I want to know your answer.
Oh man, this is okay. So I was originally trying to look up what different fruits their heads turned into, and then like Google mysteriously auto-completed Gusher's fruit to Gusher's fruit curse, but then gave me no context for what that would mean. There's nothing here in these results that have the word curse.
Whoa, you're right. That came up.
Why?
Oh my God. All
strange.
the commercials compiled. There's a compilation on YouTube and it's 16 and a half minutes long.
That's shorter than I would have assumed.
There's a kid with a banana and it's unwrapped. Like, okay, let's just take that in. This kid unwrapped his banana.
Dude with a
There's a watermelon.
mouth.
There is actually a blue raspberry, which doesn't exist. So get your facts right.
I'd probably go with I go with a bunch of grapes because that just kind of seems fun. You could take a little piece off and throw it at somebody.
You could, yeah, and you could pretend like you're in pain every time. I'm just kidding.
Or would it really hurt?
There's only one way to find out, Tanner.
Yeah, I guess.
That's for this to come to pass.
Well, I guess what if the smaller grapes were like a beard growing constantly so you could like trim it off?
And you could eat some if you were hungry.
Gross.
He may have just accidentally solved world hunger, and you're just going to say gross, Tanner? Come on.
This is gross. I'll stand by it.
Check your privilege.
Yucky.
Dude. Come on.
Now, that would have been a better Thanos plot if he had just turned half the rest of the
turn everyone into food.
No, half of them, and then the rest that aren't affected eat the others, and then like boom.
This is still kind of the same thing. He's still killing people. What if he made everyone's head grapes, but they all grew facial hair that were grapes and they could eat them?
Yeah, but
then everyone would have food.
No. Gotta kill.
Part of his thing is he has to kill. So he has to work within that framework.
Just like, yeah, but what about my bloodlust?
What if Thanos got all the Infinity Stones and just like, finally, I'm ready to reveal my plot and it's something just like really stupid.
I'm going to make every man in the universe have a boner at the same time.
Wait, really? Will it be forever? No. Average boner length of time. That's fine.
But imagine
go
the
right
people
ahead, Thanos.
that are like giving a presentation right then.
Oh boy, that stinks.
Yeah.
And then Thanos is just like, and then I'll sit and watch the sun rise on a grateful universe.
Finally, I can rest.
He gets all the stones and just, no more goats. Stamp.
Just fucking hates goats.
God, fuck goats, man.
I think I figured out.
What? Yeah.
Sorry. Go.
No.
Go
I was going to ask what you would do, or what do you think Thanos should do? But I think no more goats or everyone get boner at the same time is probably the best.
Or everyone get boner when they think about how there are no more goats.
Boy. Yeah, it's a curse.
I miss the goats. Ah, damn.
Yeah, your pants tell otherwise, though. Yeah.
Your pants seem very into the fact.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I think I figured out why Gusher's fruit curse shows up.
Please.
In the autocomplete. I believe it is because of this tweet that I think did fairly well. It was shortly after the first trailer with the Will Smith genie showed up, where it was just that, or maybe it was just that picture of him where he was all blue still. And the tweet is, Will Smith as the genie looks like what one of those kids from the 90s Fruit Gushers commercials would look like if they never found a cure for their fruit curse.
It is the curse.
It's kind of funny.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Then that is, I'm not going to try. That's on Twitter. You find it yourself. I'm not your butler.
Why is this a verified account? Man, when are we going to get verified?
I think we have to be important.
I think you have to be something.
Yeah, you got me there. Okay. So what kind of device does this that creates the blue that makes the gushers and the skittles and the everything?
What did it in that movie that you were talking about? Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
I think it was some machine
Oh.
So that, you're right. He just took the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs machine.
He's like, why did nobody make this? Come on.
It's like the blueprints are like clearly shown in the movie, but no one just thought to do it.
No one thought it was viable.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we do know that something happened at the electrical transformer that night. Maybe that had something to do with it.
And created a power surge.
And he put
So much energy.
He wrapped all the cables in fruit roll-ups or something,
Wait, okay, we're doing a Fruit Roll-Ups commercial too now?
or fruit by the foot. I meant to say Airheads, but then the first thing I thought of was fruit roll-ups, but I actually meant fruit by the foot. So like it's a whole. I got a lot of.
It's
issues.
amazing how one of those is considered candy, and the other was all right to bring for like fruit snack in elementary school.
Wait, what's the difference?
Fruit by the foot was it was like an inch wide, and it was a super long roll, whereas a fruit roll up was maybe about the length of a dollar bill. It was like a square dollar bill.
Yeah.
I meant that Airheads are like considered candy, but like I remember in elementary school, like you could bring a fruit roll up
Oh yeah, for
to
sure.
fruit break.
Dude, I love Fruit Roll-Ups. I'm gonna go get some.
Probably not even that. It's not like at all considered healthy, I'm sure. But God, if I didn't want one. I always got a stupid apple. Thanks, Mom.
Studies of American mothers have shown that the mothers are surprised at how sweet fruit roll-ups are and how little fruit is present in them.
Yeah.
For example,
ridiculous.
the strawberry flavor contains no strawberry, and the only ingredient derived from fruit is the sugar present in concentrated pear juice.
Like, did teachers think they had a life hack? Did like the board of directors for schools were like, you know what? They'll eat their fruit if it's fruit roll-ups, and no one actually looked into it.
They were right.
Damn you. I'm looking at a bag of Airhead Sour Bites right now. I'm halfway through it. I'm pretty excited to get back to it.
Oh my God, really?
Oh, yeah, 100%. It's over there. I see it. So
Okay, well, let's keep moving then so we can get you back to
Yeah,
your candy.
I'm a hungry boy. So his plan goes off. I guess a lot of people die.
Yeah, roughly 50%
boy.
probably. Unless some people can keep their cool.
Maybe some people manage to hide and like hid in the basement or something. And then so what happens to this guy? Does his machine backfire on him? Or
maybe.
Do the fruit heads team up? Like one of each fruit teams up and takes him down.
Yes. And they make.
Oh, you mean
back.
like a fruit squad?
Fruit squad.
The Fruit Brutes. Wasn't that a cereal or something? Fruit Brute?
Could be. I don't.
They're just like, man, you killed everyone except for the fruit heads. You're gonna die now. Does he get affected by this, or is he wearing something?
No, he had sunglasses on.
Oh, okay.
So it was just seeing the light that did
So
it.
really, it's just people who happen to see it. So it's not everyone in the city.
Well, wouldn't everyone start to be like, wait, what's that light? And then go outside?
That's true, but if I'm down in the basement gaming, nothing's stopping me.
Oh, yeah, don't even get me started about being in the basement gaming.
Yeah, man.
I gotta have my games. You kidding me right now?
I've said that so many times, and I know you've said it before, and I forgot exactly what it was. It's got to have my Pops, right? The Pops cereal.
Gotta have my kick. Gotta have my.
I think it was my Pops.
Gotta have my gun.
It is Pops.
Oh, what's Pops?
Gotta have my Pops.
It was basically a corn ball cereal. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like the most plain. It's just literally yellow spheres of corn.
Yeah. I loved it.
Wait,
I love them.
That's
Oh,
Kix.
wait, hold on. I'm thinking of
You're
now.
describing
I'm
Kix.
still thinking of Kicks.
No, Kicks and Pops are
No,
Pops are more spherical.
They're not. No, Pops are
No,
more like
Ki-
ovular.
Yeah,
Are you
Kicks
thinking
are
of
more.
Are you thinking of Smacks?
No, I'm
Smacks
sending you an
are
image. I'm
the one
sending
with
you
the
an image
frog.
of Kellogg's Corn Pops right now.
Do they still make it?
Man, do you guys remember Honey Smacks? Because that shit was bomb. Love that.
Now I'm sending you a picture of Kicks.
Oh, so it's basically like Fruity Pebbles without the.
I think they're bigger.
They're
Fruity
much
Pebbles.
bigger than Fruity Pebbles. They're like the size of like Kix.
You know how they talk about how some cereal is just like the byproduct, like what's left over? This looks like that.
It does.
Man, I don't
This
even care. You know,
It's fine. They're good.
I would
Give me
eat
those
some if I
Pops.
had
Gotta
it right
have
now.
I gotta have my Pops.
them. Gotta have.
Okay, so
What were we talking about?
he's eating cereal for some reason. Is that what we were talking about?
No, he said
He was wearing sunglasses.
Oh, right. Gotta have my games.
That's right.
Gotta have my games. There we
Oh
go.
no, we got stuck in a loop.
So it's all the gamers rise up and defeat him.
Gamers rise
not
up.
anyone
Gamers
that's
rise
a
up.
fruit head. Gamers rise up. Yeah, they'd love that. They're just like very unequipped. Don't worry, I played Call of Duty. Well, great. The chief of police is now like a blueberry and just like, well, we're unequipped for this. We need some people. And then like
We can't fit our helmets on anymore.
Yeah, and their head's very soft
can't
and
do it.
squishy.
And then the gamers come in wearing their like one of those like wraps you can have on your hands to eliminate carpal tunnel or whatever. Got those stains on their shirts. You know what? I don't want to knock on gamers.
We are them though. So
Yeah,
it's
We
okay.
are that.
It's fine.
Yeah. Like, that makes it fine. I've got gamer friends.
No, my cousin's a gamer. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, gamers come in,
Gamers rise
take
up.
them down.
They use all their like this stuff they got from special editions of games. Like there's a
shit,
Call of
yeah.
Duty that came with night vision goggles back in the day.
Hell yeah.
So they got
I
that.
got like fucking Final Fantasy sword.
Yeah, the gun sword, was that a thing?
Yeah. Real gun.
Yeah, real gun.
Real gun. What's the one guy's got the power glove and he's the leader.
Of course.
I was to say, like, just because now these people, this fruit world happened, the power glove is still a useless thing. Doesn't give them any.
No, but they look at him with great respect. Like, damn, look at the balls on this kid. Bringing a power glove into battle.
I wish I could wield a power glove. Ooh.
since
Yeah.
the professor guy's like he's just like a normal dude, they can beat him up, so it's not even that big of a deal.
Yeah, he's like very weak. He was strapped to that chair for too long.
Oh
His
yeah,
bones are so brittle.
he's got the brittle bones.
Throw like a Skyrim figurine at him. This limited edition Skyrim came with a real horse. Write that in.
They hit them with all their wall scrolls that they have up that they got.
That half of them are anime characters.
Yep.
I've got so many maps from games.
They give you
Oh,
so many goddamn paper cuts.
They're Prima strategy guides.
Hell yeah.
They make their armor out of the premium strategy guides.
Seems like a huge waste.
No, but they're old ones. They're from when.
You're
Is
right.
it like a waste to wreck the books or a waste to actually
To
purchase
waste
them
the-
to begin with?
Well, they're ones that
Both.
were like dog-eared and stuff already. They weren't in mint condition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were all for
Uh,
what game? They're all for the Turok game.
Yeah.
Turok.
they're Turok strategy guides.
And you know for a fact one guy's going in with Funko Pop. And get out of here, they say. None of that. You're not a gamer.
Let's see. What else? What else? Think. I mean, they're all wearing they're all wearing gamer headsets, obviously.
Of course. Yeah, that's how they're talking to each other. Except they can't get too far away from their Xbox or their rig.
They have to like.
So they got to
coordinate
bring
in
their rig
zones.
with them. Or they got big ass cords. I don't know.
So, well, maybe some of them have like an Xbox or a PlayStation strapped to their back, like they're the communications people in the army.
And they're like, they lose communications or something happens, except for one Xbox is working. He's just like, we got to land it. We got to land.
Or they like kick in the door to a house and they're like, I got to jack in. And they connect to their internet.
Use a phone, goddammit. No.
If you're only
No.
gamers will understand.
Yeah, they use psychological warfare by gatekeeping, like video games. Like, oh no, you probably wouldn't get this sick anime that I watched. No, it's fine. It's not for you.
It's fine.
And then the guy feels really bad.
Speaking of only gamers would get it, I was thinking about last night and how we didn't play Halo at all. We just played Can We Flip the Elephant?
Kenan, how much do you hate this right now? Well, 9.5. Or no, how sad are we making you? 9.5 out of 10. It's like, but that's normal. So
I think for contact last night, we always play Halo on Mondays. And last night we played Master Chief Collection and we got the map with the elephants, which are these giant, basically vehicle bases.
Mhm.
And to flip them is an achievement. And we spent the whole game not playing Halo. We just wanted to flip that elephant. And our friend Kenan was very disappointed in us, but we almost won. Kenan almost carried the team. I got like 6 kills. He got like 30.
Yeah.
Boy, for a solid 30 seconds there, I thought you were explaining to Tanner what happened, and I was like, he was there.
No.
Tanner,
in case
you
I
this?
choose to leave that in.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah. So the gamers go in, they beat his like very frail body, and then do they just flip the machine off?
No, they accidentally kill him and they can't figure it out.
Damn it. They knock his sunglasses off, and wouldn't you know, 50-50 chance he turns into a balloon.
Yeah, maybe they just turn the machine off and everyone's good.
It's fine.
And they go back to being recluses in their basements.
Yeah. And the rest of the city is in chaos.
Yeah, no one will ever know the good work they did.
Yeah, they're the heroes they need, but not the ones they deserve.
Yes.
Everyone's too busy mourning.
Yeah, all these damn funerals.
Yeah, we basically Thanos snapped New York there. Half them dead.
Good.
Yeah.
Sorry for spoiling Endgame, everybody, but
I don't feel bad about that. That's an Infinity War one.
No, this is what happens in
yeah,
the
they just
one.
Endgame is actually just Infinity War again.
They just do it again. They run it back.
Let's play this.
Surely
It's the
at some
same
point-
exact movie.
At some point, they must be different, right?
No.
Sorry.
All right. Does he have a costume?
Man, and not out of laziness, I do feel like he probably doesn't, because the way we made him describe, he was just like a person who had been brainwashed into these commercials. So, like, would he have an outfit?
Maybe not, but let me just think. Let me just throw this out there. Do you remember those Fruit of the Loom commercials?
Oh my god! Wait,
No.
you think he's wearing
Yeah.
a fruit outfit?
Yeah, man.
Oh, those. Oh. Yeah, he's the grape.
Obviously the superior one.
Yeah, I mean, that is the one that you go to, right? Like, the grape is the big one.
He's wearing that and sunglasses.
Yep, so I guess, you're right. Sunglasses are important.
Very. Comic book cover?
It's like a shot of New York, like a downtown block.
I'm so glad. I think, yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking too. Go on.
I don't know if it was, and like, you see people whose like the sky is blue and there's people whose like heads are turning.
Yep, this is 100% what I was
turning
thinking.
like into fruit, and then others are turning into
People are screaming.
to airheads, and yeah, everyone's freaking out. And then like you see like a little basement window, and you can kind of see in there. There's a dude just staring at his screen playing a video game.
There's like a laser on top of a building, like shooting up into the sky in the background.
Yes, that's exactly what.
So I like it. A cover that doesn't actually feature the villain, which is fine.
Yeah,
Maybe
fine.
the hero is that gamer in the window.
Mm-hmm.
How much for the window?
I was going to do the same thing.
I don't get the reference.
It's from that song, How Much Is That Gamer in the Window?
Yeah,
You
you
like it?
heard that one.
No.
And then I guess we gotta do that name now.
What about Candy? The
Dr.
Candyman.
Fruitbotnik.
Dr. Fruitbot.
No.
But that seems like it's fruit, not
Yeah.
candy.
Candy.
Blue raspberry man. Dr. Raz.
Fruit by the Crook.
If this was like a one-shot villain in an episode, I would name the episode Fruit by the Crook.
We could name this episode Fruit by the Crook.
Ah, fuck.
There we
Yeah,
go.
okay. There you go.
So it can be candy related, right? Like, because
Yeah.
we did do the Airhead thing.
Well, and it's all candy related. Technically, it's all about the candy commercials.
Can we do the Candy Maniac?
Maybe.
Sugar, sucrose, dextrose,
Yeah.
maltose.
Yes. Let's break it down to that. That's the route.
Prostifruit.
Now, what's happening?
Like prostitute,
Yeah, I don't know.
prostifruit,
Um,
airhead.
Cranos? Cranberries or fruit?
Kranos.
That sounds like a person who's gonna take half your crayons away.
Thanos, but spelled OSE at the end, so it's like sucrose, dextrose, Thanos.
Fruit wizard.
Professor G. Usher. So
he knows Usher, the artist. Fruit
I like it, actually.
G. Usher. Professor G. Usher, the Fruit Warlock.
Fruit Warlock. Ooh. Yep.
We did it.
Bravo.
Fruit Warlock. So he's just the Fruit Warlock?
Yeah.
Well, his full name is Professor G. Usher, the Fruit Warlock.
Yeah, okay. Professor G. Usher, the Fruit Warlock. Tight. Did we do it?
We did it.
Yeah, we did it.
Okay, yeah. You want me to play us out?
Please do.
Okay. That's going to conclude issue number 98 of Headline Heroes. This week we created Professor G. Usher, the Fruit Warlock, who turned New York into fruit-headed people and air-headed people, and some of them died, and the gamers rose up to save everyone.
Like gamers are wont to do.
Yeah.
If there's a crisis.
The gamers will be there.
Yep.
Potentially causing it.
A silent guardian that you'll never see.
And they'll just like SWAT your home.
Yep, that too. Oh, we live in a terrible time. At this time, as always, we'd like to thank Brett Jacobson for creating the art for our show. Brett has a really bad addiction to Sour Patch Kids, which is a candy, and related to this in a way, kind of. And that's not a joke. He's really addicted to them.
To Sour Patch Candy?
Sour Patch Kids, SPKs, specifically.
I saw a thing. Oh, man. That Sour Patch Kids are called something else in the UK. Did you guys see this on Twitter or Reddit?
No. Please share.
Oh, man, I don't know if I'll find it. Maybe it was a joke anyway. Now I'll feel real dumb if I look for it.
Oh, I think in France is what you're thinking of.
What are they called? I might be in France.
Some Sour Patch Kid flavors are... Oh, wait, what's in France?
They are known as very bad kids in France.
Yes!
Just very bad kids, that's it.
And I'm gonna eat these fucking very bad kids.
What a fucking weird name. Some VBKs.
Very bad kids. Okay. So yeah, in France they're called very bad kids, and I think that's hilarious.
They call it Royale with cheese there too.
You know what they call fries there?
No.
Very bad potatoes. That's not a flavor judgment though. It's just what they call them.
Yeah.
We also want to thank Carl Sorensen. Carl did the music for our podcast, and he helps with all the post-processing of the audio after we record. If you're interested in working with Carl on any sort of musical project, you can reach out to him at carljsorensen.com.
If you come across any articles that you'd like to see us play with, that'd be great. Send them our way. We have our Facebook group. We have our Twitter at @headline_heroes. We have our email, headlineheroescast@gmail.com. And we have, of course, r-headline heroes, our subreddit. We have a phone number that you can call in and leave a voicemail. We'd love to play it on here. The number is 319-596-6766. So give us a call, whatever you're listening to us on, be it Apple Podcasts or Google Play. It'd be great if you could leave us a rating or review, whatever you think is fair. Tell a friend about us. And finally, thank you for listening, and we hope you'll pick up the next issue of Headline Heroes.